What's good with the people, man? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. Hold on, baby. There we go. I was sitting there, and now we up under the lights. You know what I'm talking about, man? Man, what's good with the people, man? How is y'all doing on this Worldly Ways Wednesday? You know what I'm talking about? Might be part two. I think I got one of these already. I gotta go check. I don't know. Worldly Ways Wednesday it is. You know what I'm talking about? Classic roast. You know what I'm talking about? Man, what's good with people like hee ha ha, man? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated, man. All my folks on the top of that thing. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it. You know what I'm talking about? To get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know. But if I didn't, man, go get that stick up in stores now, man. You know what I'm talking about? You can go get you one off of 76 MacArthur Giants Liquor. You know what I'm talking about? You can go get you one off of 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody put them in their stores in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about now. You know. Now you know. You can come to Baby Cuz. Baby Cuz got him, you know. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Baby Cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, you can go on to Amazon and cop you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about, man? Make sure you get you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Uh-oh, what's that, baby? Cuz swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Worldwide INC, man. Worldwide Incorporated, man. Say, baby, cuz, what does that mean? It means everybody, you know what I'm talking about? Indugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rue, not Lil Rue, Lil Rue, you know what I'm talking about? Tata, the player that comes next, you know what I'm talking about? Same thing, bro. All my folks on the bottom of that thing, all my folks on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up, keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. Now, good brother like myself, good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I had the wrong thing, man. I don't promote no drug users. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no drug sellage. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, I don't promote no alcohol consumption, no. Don't take a sip of the sippers. No. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no violence. I don't promote no, I don't promote no crime. You know what I'm talking about? No, I don't promote no violence. You know what I'm talking about? No, man. I don't promote no domestic violence. No, man. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. A negativity, no. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah, shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and use it. Hold on, I messed that up, man. Y'all, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're gonna do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it, because we don't know how much we got people. You know what I'm talking about? But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced, no. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the little people, you know what I'm talking about? Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me, good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? Me, I ain't got no problems with nobody, man. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man. I love everybody, you know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, I'm on a quest, you know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace, you know what I'm talking about? That joy, you know what I'm talking about? And that love, you know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, fuck with your partner. Hey, check it out, man. Check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Man, was good with the people, bro. Just got through working out. But really lightweight, hot as a month. You know what I'm talking about, man? How is y'all doing, man? Shout out to everybody who ain't never drove in the Indy 500 but still had the race to get to the welfare office. I hope they still hoping. yeah, I see. Fuck. Man, this right here gonna be called Worldly Ways Wednesday. I already got one. I might have to put part two on it. I don't know. So, baby, cuz, what are you talking about? A bunch of shit. Ways of the world. You know what I'm talking about? Worldly ways. So, baby, cuz, what are you talking about? Y'all know I got some flack yesterday. I always get some flack, right? I ain't even worried about the flack. But I'm gonna tell you something. See, I might this is not gonna be a popular conversation right here, because I'm gonna tickle I'm gonna ruffle some people's tail feathers. Now y'all listen to this right here. Or you don't have to, you know what I'm talking about? I'm just telling you what I see from Brad's eyes. Now y'all know I pray every morning, right? I believe in God. You know what I'm talking about? Most important, I don't know what happened to this weed right here. Just start hitting all at once. You know what I'm talking about? My respiratory system might have been clogged. I think my respiratory system was clogged, y'all. There you go. But like I say, I believe in God. Don't got no problem with nothing you believe. Like I say, most importantly, I'm not gonna, however I feel, I'm not gonna try to force that down your neck. And the thing that I don't get, firepower. So what I don't really get is, if you do believe in all that shit you say out your mouth, that's cool. But I don't get why people continuously try to force what they believe down somebody else's throat. And let me give y'all something else. You know what I'm talking about on these worldly ways Wednesday. Bro, just because somebody don't agree with you don't mean that they're wrong. They just see something different from what you see. But for some reason, now we finna get serious, man. I might offend some people. I'm not trying to, man. I'm just gonna tell you what's happened as long as I've been alive, right? As long as I've been alive, I haven't seen one person live by the Bible. I just haven't, folks. I haven't seen one person live according to that Bible. I just ain't. Now, I've seen a lot of people say they living according to the Bible and recite the Bible, as long as they don't blow your nose on camera, and recite the Bible verses. Now this, I don't have nothing against the Bible, y'all. I just don't. I don't. So please don't turn that into this. What I'm telling you is, since I've been alive, I ain't seen nobody live by the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? Now what I have seen since I've been living, I see people take the Bible to try to shame and ridicule other people. Like the only time I see people reading and they describing somebody else with a Bible verse, I've never seen somebody who was describing somebody with a Bible verse. I never seen them take the Bible and describe themselves with it, man. I never have, bruh. You know what I have seen though? Every time the people that's always ridiculing and getting on people with that Bible, every time they done did something wrong, they go to the part of the Bible that say forgiveness. When they talking about themselves, they start talking about when God said forgive and all this. God said that when you was trying to shame this other person with the Bible verse. You get what I'm saying? But you didn't bring that part up when you was trying to shame them. Do you get what I'm saying? You was just shaming them, pointing to all the, God said we should not steal and God shouldn't be commit adultery. You saying all this shit, right? But you didn't bring up the part of forgiveness when you just wanted to ridicule and shame them with different parts of the Bible. And I'm just here to tell you, man, y'all just need to calm on down with that, man. All I'm saying, man, is I don't see why we use the Bible, bro, to like lash out at other people, bro. You supposed to be using that thing for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? That's supposed to be your basic instructions before leaving Earth. You know what I'm talking about? So why are you on the next person? You know what I'm talking about? With a book that's supposed to be for yourself. Worldly ways, man. And I said all that just to say, because I ain't seen a motherfucker since I've been living live according to that Bible. I just ain't, bro. I ain't seen one person living, bro. Did everything they say in the Bible. I just haven't, bro. But I see people grab the Bible to like lightweight smash on other people to try to make them feel bad. You get what I'm saying? Or trying to highlight their flaws or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But then with the person that's always trying to do that, you get what I'm saying? When it's on them, they just go to the part to say forgiveness. You know what I'm talking about? When God said, ain't nobody perfect, you get to using that shit on yourself. You get to be real subtle with yourself. You know what I'm talking about? But when you spewing that shit out there on them other people, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, you be hitting them when don't you? Thou shall, you go to the 10 commandments, oh man, y'all be whooping them, you know what I'm talking about? But y'all don't be that hard on yourself. When it come to yourself and you do something wrong, you gonna point to the Bible that said forgiveness. I don't get why you didn't point to that part when you was on them. Brother, it's not what you do, you know what I'm talking about? God said he forgive all of us, you give them, but y'all don't do that to the other people. You get what I'm saying? Y'all hit them with that scripture. I'm gonna tell you the second thing that just pisses me off. When we be having this conversation, then I'm gonna switch to something else, y'all. Please don't get mad at me. I ain't got no problem with the Bible, love God, all the shit, man. I'm just telling you, ain't nothing wrong with none of that stuff. It's the way people use it. It's the people, how the people use it. That's what's wrong with it. You know what I'm talking about? People get to talking about slavery around me, right? They trying to act like the people who came and got us is just the worst people in the world, right? Then if you ask anybody that, right, we were slaves or whatever, man, do you realize the people who came and kidnapped us gave us the Bible? And if you say that, bruh, everybody on the world is gonna make they're gonna make some kind of rationalization for it instead of just like saying, you know what, the slave master people gave us our perception of God. Now, I'm not talking bad about God or nothing, bro. I believe in God, you know what I'm talking about? I seen it with brother's own eyes, you know what I'm talking about, a higher power. You know what I'm talking about? And so I'm not ridiculing God, I'm not ridiculing the Bible or nothing, man. I'm just talking about with logic, because this shit don't make no sense to me, right? They always talking about like how we was like basically forget them people ain't no good and woo-woo, but them people gave us the Bible, bruh. So it just kills me how they act like the people ain't no good, but they came over there and did some good by giving us the Bible, bruh. That shit just don't make no sense to me. And I know this gonna be a touchy subject, man. Them people gave you the Bible, man. You know what I'm talking about? So how they ain't no good? You know what I'm talking about? But some good came out of that. That shit don't make no sense. They act like they came over there like we had to go through that just to get the Bible. You know what I'm talking about? Like they did us a favor or something, bro. I don't get that shit. And I'm gonna get off of that. You know what I'm talking about? Because this ain't nothing against the church folk or nothing. I just get tired of that shit, bro. I ain't never seen nobody live by the Bible, and I ain't never seen nobody take the Bible and describe themselves with that motherfucker. I just ain't. Every time it's time to describe themselves, they gonna go to the part with the forgiveness. But they gonna use every other scripture to ridicule their neighbor and their brother and all that. But they ain't gonna give them the forgiveness part. You know what I'm talking about? That's only reserved for them. You know what I'm talking about? So on these worldly ways, Wednesday, I don't know, you can do what you want to do. Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. You know what I'm talking about? If you just come around me with that shit, I'm just not one of them, I'm talking about in real life, folks. You can't just come, like, I'm going to be quiet. I'm just going to be quiet for as long as I can, because I don't even really like debate and woo. But it's like, a motherfucker only takes so much of that shit. You get what I'm saying? They can only take so much of that shit. The second thing, really ways, y'all. Listen, man. It's hypothetical. And I don't even like doing this. Say you stealing cars, bro. You can't talk about nobody else that's stealing cars, bro. Say you stealing cars, bro. You can't. It just reminds me of back when we used to sell dope, right? It used to be like motherfuckers who used to use crack used to talk about the people who used heroin, and the heroin people used to talk about you get what I'm saying? But it's kind of like we all in the same boat, and it's like that's basically what I'm saying, bro. Like in the worldly ways today, man. Some of us we all in the same boat, but we trying to we trying to point other people out, bro. We in the same boat, folks. You can't be no car thief talking about a nigga stealing parrots. Don't matter, bro. Both of y'all thieves. And that's how a lot of shit get misconstrued, bro. That's how a lot of shit get misconstrued, bro. Because it be a motherfucker inside of the behavior, but he be the one ranting the motherfucking most. Raving the motherfucking most with them bullshit ass politics, bro. Because for some reason, in today's game, is more of a talking game. It's more of a popularity thing, bro. How can I get the people to back me enough to go up again? You know what I mean, bro? This shit is like, it's just gonna get back to a bunch of female behavior. But I know y'all is tired of bro saying that. You know what I'm talking about? Because when I say shit like that, niggas sit up there, you know how they do, bro. They don't even know. And everybody who do that, bro, and did that shit just struck a nerve. That shit just struck a nerve, bro. It just have, man. We living in the day of show and tell. You know what I'm talking about? Remember that shit at school? We show and tell. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, we on show and tell. I can't wait till we get to scratch and sniff. This then you can't lie. No, you can't lie here. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't gonna say, bro, use a J-Cat here. That's cool, man. I'll just tell you these really ways today, man. That's how we got all over the place, man. Because we sit around here and we just double talk motherfuckers to death, bro. It's like we on a debate team. We just in the conversation for the sake of the debate, ain't we, man? A lot of times we don't even make no sense. Some people gonna say, I don't make no sense. You know what I'm talking about? Then you know what they gonna go do? Take a picture. You're gonna go take a picture and post it. Yeah, cause you ain't trying to live your life. No, you trying to make the people believe you living life. You know what I'm talking about, man? Y'all get the fuck up out of here with that shit. Oh no, ways of the world. No, not ways of the world. Worldly ways Wednesday, man. They gonna say bruh, and I'm just gonna say Coffee Chronicles, man. Because for some reason we just living in a world where everybody pounce on the next person to feel better about themselves. But when you get through with all that shit, man, I keep telling you, you still gotta live your life. You know what I'm talking about? Because you can 42 fake with everybody but the universe. You just can. But we living in a world where motherfuckers actually, everybody just 42 faking, folks. I'm not actually drinking the soda, but I want you to believe I'm drinking the soda. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas taking bottles, filling them up with tea and all this other shit. Y'all see that shit, you know what I'm talking about? To try to make you believe that we just living it up, bruh. Niggas is spending money on faking a lifestyle to keep the people's attention. And that's cool. That's especially cool if you could do that shit and make some money off of it, man. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out. But I'm just talking about the average people, folks. I'm talking about everyday people. I'm talking about in real life. Y'all don't stop playing charades, nigga. Be yourself, bruh. Be yourself. And with that one right there, if you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of love. They gonna say, baby, cuz, what is you talking about? You always come up. I done worked out. I'm feeling good, man. I'm finna go try to participate in whatever they got outside for me. You know what I'm talking about, man? That's what I'm finna try to go participate in. Promise you I ain't gonna take no picture. I'm just not. But if you do, it's cool with it, man. You know what I'm talking about? And to all my good church folk people, you know what I'm talking about? Mama and them, grandma and them. Just to all my good people, man. We so much living by the Bible, man. Cause I'm sure it say somewhere up in there, man. You supposed to treat people the way you want to be treated. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? It ain't the brain finna come up here like I know the Bible either, man. I know it's somewhere up in there though. Treat people the way you want to be treated. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, I'm gone, man. Y'all have a wonderful worldly. What is today? You know what I'm talking about? Worldly ways Wednesday. You know what I'm talking about? I might be back up on you, might not. I got something to do, y'all. You know what I'm talking about? See you in a minute.